Welcome back to 1 Million Pumpkins Ranch for more public displays of homesteading. And I mentioned in a recent post that my sewing table here is completely covered with feathers. And you can see that I was not telling you any lies. This whole thing is feathers. But I did get to work and started to sort them out here. I should actually be mindful because I think when I do with my tripod, I think that gives you unpleasant noises, maybe. I hope not. Tell me if it does. Right, so these are feathers plucked from um, turkeys and also from some roosters. So I've got some pretty neck feathers from the roosters, and I'm putting together feather clusters like this. And these are just tied with a little piece of embroidery floss. Here's another one that I just made. And here's a third one. So what I do so far is I'm just kind of picking through, putting them together how I think they might look good. And I'm going to try to get rid of a bunch of them because there's not such great ones. Like, I don't really like that one. I'm just going to throw them on the floor for now. That one kind of goes the wrong way. Maybe underneath. Perhaps. I kind of like the way the blue ones look with the striped ones. I'm saying blue because they came from a blue slate turkey. They're not like royal blue or anything. But yeah, from the blue slate turkey, and from the bronze turkey, that feather's too damaged. This one's nice. Ooh, I like that one. And I did not do any straightening of these or anything. I just collected them and dried them off. And something I'm thinking about doing is a giveaway. So you might want to, Omega, you always tickle me with your comments. Thanks for being here, friend. Yeah, so if you put in the comments that if you'd be interested in getting some free feathers, like the clusters that I showed you, I'll show them to you again since people have just arrived. This sort of thing, if you're interested in having a free bouquet of feathers sent to you, say something in the comments, and make sure to like this video so that more people can see and can join in the feather sorting fun and maybe win. I'm thinking in the actual comments, not in the chat, but in the comments when this live is over, if you put that you're interested, then the first 3 people that say they're interested, I'll contact you and try to get your address to send you some. I really like these long sickle feathers. Can you see that they're iridescent? Those came from the rooster. I think that would look kind of cool. I don't know about this one being in there. Yeah, that cleaned it up a lot. Behind there. I want it to lay behind the blue one. There, that's pretty good. Maybe? That kind of hides it too much. Fiddly. See how they want to be. And now my feather helper has arrived. We are officially cat bombed. He's the one that stirred all these feathers up in the first place. They were all organized. And then he started taking naps and actually like rolling around in the feathers. Hello, Jessica. Um, Not sure what the symbol first says, but you said something about land. Welcome to the homestead. And total fiasco. His name is Fiasco. There we go. I kind of like that. You are not helping, Fifi. Let's see what else. Here's a short one. I think this one's going to be all about these sickle feathers. Silly kitty. I'm really liking that one. What do you guys think? I know it's very distracting with Mr. Fiasco here. Let's see what else I have. Didn't you know that cats are excellent craft helpers? Yeah, so like I said, I'm thinking about giving away some of these homestead turkey and rooster feathers that I turn into bouquets. That's not the most beautiful view of your body there, Mr. Fiasco. I think your face is prettier. So put a comment if you're interested in winning. The first 3 people to comment, I'll be asking you for your address and I can send you one of these bouquets of feathers. And then after that, I think I might sell them for just a couple dollars plus plus shipping. I'm calling that one done. Right, so a couple dollars plus shipping, and you can own some of our homestead feathers. And our birds are free range. They're raised by their mamas. They're brooded and hatched by mamas, and then they come out as chicks and run around on 4 acres. We have 40 total acres, but the chickens stay on in the 4 acres that are fenced. That one turned out good. I kind of like that one. Yeah, so homestead birds make shiny feathers. And I just want to share that with you, the viewers. I'm going to use my my teeth to pull this nut tight. I need another hand. There we go. Right, so you can double tap the screen if you're on your phone, and that gives me a thumbs up so more people will know to come and join this live stream. And if you like homestead content, go ahead and click subscribe and hit the notification bell. I've been doing more live lately because I want viewing hours and I get way more views for my live streams than I do for regular videos. I'm struggling to tie this. I'm going to set that aside. That's boring. Let's make another one. Let's make one of the different colored ones. Let's see, that's kind of dull. I don't think I need that one. Let's see what we can do. Oh, these ones are really nice. These are some rooster feathers as well. I like how they're half and half. Those came from a guy that we called Big Red. And I'm really glad to have had him. He was a good boy. Made some gorgeous feathers for us to share. Let's see, that might be too many of those. Maybe just 2 is enough. Kind of like how they look set apart like that. Now some of the white-tipped soft turkey feathers, I'm thinking. Yeah, these are very nice and iridescent from the bronzies. See, like they're the quills, they have kind of a gesture to them that kind of want to roll around in different ways. They're kind of fussy. Let's put that behind there so the red shows. Right, so welcome to 1 Million Pumpkins Ranch. And I like to share with you public displays of homesteading like this. What to do with this animal byproduct. We were blessed to have 7 turkey poults this year, hatched and raised to maturity. And those, like I said, were all brooded and raised by their mamas, free-ranged on 4 acres. And then they reward us by feeding our family. And right behind me, in fact, in the Instapot, is a big Instapot chock full of turkey soup. That's going to be a delicious meal tonight. I really thank you for joining the live stream. Go ahead and click like or double tap that screen if you enjoy seeing how I can make the best use of all the animal products that we raise here on the homestead. And we are off-grid on 40 acres. We only have 4.5 acres fenced so far. So we are trying to save up, and then we will be able to fence the remaining 40, or most of it at least. I like these neck hackle feathers from Big Red. He had such pretty feathers. I feel like it needs something else. It's kind of brown. What do you guys think? Do you like this one? Maybe what it needs is one of those sickle feathers. Here's a big long one. Iridescent green. Pop it right like that. Yeah, I'm kind of loving that one. What do you guys think? Yeah, hit that like button if you think that's cool. You could win one of these if you're one of the first 3 people to say you'd like it in the comments after the live stream is done. So that, I'm going to set it aside. Tying the string is too fidgety to do on camera, so we'll skip that part. Let's see. What's next? So I'm feeling like these sickle feathers are the most exciting ones. And I really like the stripy feathers. Got some more stripes here. Very flashy. I love those. Yeah, if you just came in, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining me on this public display of homesteading, sorting out feathers into pretty bouquets. And we're talking about you could win a free feather bouquet by posting a comment after this live stream's done. And I'll get in touch with you and mail you out your own little bouquet of off-grid turkey feathers from our birds. If you watch feed time videos, you'll see they're quite a cast of characters, those birds are. I just love free-ranging them, and having homestead turkeys that their own mothers hatch has just been a game changer. Do any of you guys raise birds, chickens or turkeys or ducks or anything? Please pipe in. I'd love to hear your experience with poultry. So, ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, that one's really neat. It's got green on the top, and then it has that red flame on the edges of the bottom. That's an awesome one. Yeah, so if you order turkey hatchlings from the hatcheries and they come in the mail, then buyer beware, because they're notoriously hard to keep alive. Those little hatchlings, they arrive very stressed out, and turkeys are sensitive, little sensitive souls. They're very precious little snowflakes when they're little like that, and they just don't fare too well. So having turkeys that their own mamas bring up from day one, they're here on the land, free ranging and enjoying life. That has just worked out really great for us. And now I get to share it with you too, because remember, if you comment down below, you could win. And if you just like them and you didn't win, I'll be making some available for sale. I have to figure out what I ought to do for that. These are not wanting to lay the right way. Now it's time to take shape. And if there's interest in feathers, I'll keep producing them, making them available, because I just really hate to just compost them when they're so beautiful. I'm not sure. Let's see. This one is not coming together for me. Those want to stick together. Those want to stick together. Birds of feather flock together, as they say. But if I rearrange it like that, it looks kind of cool. Maybe it needs another turkey feather. It needs a big white tipped turkey feather. Back there. Yeah, that's starting to be good. Love to hear from you if you have any comments or questions. And it's almost feed time, so this is going to be the final feather bouquet in this session. That one fell. Come back here. Maybe that one wants to go that way. These are not cooperating. They're okay. I like that. Yep, that'll do it. So we've got the one I just made, and this one that needs to be tied still. And this one. This one. This one. And oh, that one's losing a feather. That one. Right on. So I've made, that makes 6 so far. So this is what I've got left. No shortage of feathers, and this is why my whole sewing table is currently occupied. Oh. And while we're here, I think I'll show you what I'm working on. So this is a window covering that I'm working on, and it's made out of recycled pant legs and upholstery like remnants, and also a bluebird flour sack. And what I'm going to be doing is putting the lyrics to Blue Skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me. And it says, it's going to say, bluebirds singing their songs, nothing but bluebirds from now on. And it's kind of got a landscape similar to what we see when we look out the window here, with the layers of colors and shape-shifting cliffs and canyons and, you know, some rain, a rainstorm selected in that one valley there. So that's what I've been working on. Thanks so much for joining. Really appreciate you being here. Don't forget, click subscribe and hit the notification bell for more public displays of homesteading here at 1 Million Pumpkins Ranch. Cheers and blessings.